They say the neon lights are night on Broadway, on Broadway. That's all I know of that song tonight on Broadway. Good morning, people, as you come in on this Columbus Day. I don't want to hear anything about Columbus Day, so keep it to yourself. Good morning. I'm only saying that because, people are on social media complaining about Columbus Day and, stuck in the past. You're loving the book. Thanks so much, Phoenix. I hope I appreciate you for saying that. Thanks so much, E. Nicole. My man, Matt Crane 10X, thank you so much for being on here. You are phenomenal, my friend. I really respect you. I love you, man. You're amazing, man. I'm in the trenches with you, bro. Yeah, man, you are phenomenal, man. Like, check out my man, Max Crane 10X. Especially if you are in the Tennessee area, but he works, obviously globally. Go take a look, talk to my man, talk to the dude if you're trying to get your life together, business together. He's like, and he has a great show, Matt and Mandy Blab Show. So check that out as well. Follow him for that. Hey, you know what? That'd be great, Matt. That'd be great. That'd be a great thing for us to do a joint speaking engagement. I'd like that. Let's definitely connect offline and then think about some ideas to do that together. So anyways, thank you guys. Yes, happy Thanksgiving in Canada. I am Canadian. My family in Canada is celebrating Thanksgiving today, which is a weird holiday because then you can't really travel. Today's Columbus Day here in the U.S. Hey, how are you doing, Jazz wife? Oh, KNS. Yes, KNS Financial. How are you doing, man? How are you guys doing? I can't remember who it is, but yeah, thanks for being here. Caleb Maddox. Take a look at Caleb Maddox. His dad's name is Matt Maddox. Every time I see his dad's name, I think of mathematics because it's all about stacking. So Caleb is phenomenal, 13-year-old motivational speaker, 13-year-old hustler, grinder. You hear him speak, you literally think he's a 30-year-old man, the way he talks and in his maturity. So you need to go find out more about Caleb Maddox. Go follow him. Follow Matt Crane, two guys that I really respect. I respect all of you, but these are guys that I know who are kind of in the same space that I'm doing, that I am, and we're doing a lot of the same things. So, I want to support as many people as possible. That's kind of my goal. See, Phoenix, I hope he's like a child, but he's not. He's like a grown man. He's a grown-ass man. Like the mentality. Like if I had that mind state, phenomenal. Hey, Hubbard Consult, thank you for being here. Yes, Matt Crane is phenomenal. So I'm always appreciative that he invites people. So I'm thankful that he got people here. So thank you so much for being here. So the reason why today is a beast is an understatement, Matt. Understatement. The dude is straight up a beast. I'm hearing it, watching his scopes. I'm like, damn. I mean, I wish I had that when I was 13 years old. I was trying to play video games and play basketball, right? And it worked for me, but my mind wasn't at that level. So that's phenomenal for him to be 13 years old and be there. You two guys are beasts, man. Beasting it in life, beasting it in society, beasting it on Periscope, just beasting people's lives. So today I wanted to share, before I tell you what video game, Pong. Yes, it was Pong on ColecoVision. You got jokes low, but it's okay. I love you still. Hi from New York, listen to Caleb's more. Yes, 5 a.m., Joe Edwards. Exactly. He's rising and grinding. That's what he's trying to do. So, the title of today's scope is Eyesight, Hindsight, and Mindsight. And part of the reason why I wanted to share that today, I'm going to tell you who I am in a second, but the part of the reason why I did that today was because I was thinking about Columbus Day, and on social media, people are complaining the fact that we're celebrating Columbus Day. And they're saying, why are we celebrating Columbus Day? This guy was bad, all these bad things were happening, all that different stuff. And I want to talk a little bit about being stuck in the past, and those three little areas is what I thought about. The people you are, depending on where you are in life, you will fit into one of those three boxes. And the people who are successful are in one box more than they are in the other two. The people who are who are stifled, who can't get anywhere in life, who can never get any modicum of success, they're almost always stuck in one of the other boxes. And the people who cycle between both, who are kind of like average, they're stuck in one of the middle boxes. So I'm going to show those boxes to you in a second. If you are new to me, do me a favor. If this is the first time in my scope, please do me a favor. Put a 1 in the chat box so I know exactly what to say to you guys, so you guys know. Because a lot of you guys here are regulars, and I want to make sure that we're on the same page. I don't want to tell you something you already know and you get upset and say I'm wasting my time. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. You guys are phenomenal. I appreciate that. Erica, MD, I love it. As a doctor in Maryland, either way, thanks for being here. Okay, let me tell you who I am. My name is Ebongeka. That's Ebongeka. I'm a certified public accountant here in the Washington, D.C. area. I'm also the best-selling author of Start Me Up, The No Business Plan, which is an Amazon bestseller. It's available in Barnes & Nobles and online as well. You can also get it from me directly, where I'll sign it at startmeupbook.com. In addition to that, I'm a speaker, motivational speaker, TEDx speaker, and I am the founder of Economics, EKANOMICS. Now, economics is a play on my name, but also about money. We focus on your mission, your mindset, and your money, and the importance of all those three things being congruent in your life in order to live a life of prosperity, life and happiness and purpose. Okay, I work with businesses both online and offline in strategy, life coaching, to help them set their prices and raise their prices so they can maximize their profits. And that's kind of what I do. So part of the motivation is a huge piece, because if you don't have the mindset you need or the mission you need, your money is going to trail off. You're not going to get the money you want and deserve, okay? So today I'm going to share with you about 3 buckets. You saw the title. It's basically Eyesight, Hindsight, and Mindsight. Now you're probably wondering, what the hell does that mean? I'm going to explain all 3 of them, and I'm going to tell you which one is really important for us to be in. Eyesight. The first thing, eyesight is very self-explanatory. It's looking at what you see, making decisions based on what you see. Okay. The middle one, the next one, is hindsight. Those are people who are stuck in the past. They keep looking back. They're always looking back. They're always thinking about what happened to them, how they were wronged. They're thinking about things that have already occurred, but yet they're not applying the lessons they should have learned from what happened in the past to what they're going to do in the current and the present, right? And also in their future. And the last is mindsight. That is not only seeing, not only being able to see what's out there, not only be able to look at what's happened in the past, but be able to pull lessons from both buckets and apply them, right? And apply them to where you are, and apply them to your future, to your current, to where you want to be. How's it going, Vicky Fitch? Vicky Fitch is amazing Fitch slap. I love it. Take a look at Vicky Fitch. Follow her as well. She's a direct sales expert. Her hashtag is Rock That Dream. You can go to VickyFitch.com. Go check her out. Guys, do me a favor. I need some hearts. So give me some hearts. I'm trying to get to $1 million hearts. So do me a favor. Give me a bunch of hearts. And also, I always ask you guys, do me a favor. Share this out with people, right? If you like what I'm about to share with you, do me a favor and share this out with people. My goal in life, all right, my goal in life is to die empty, so get all my gifts out, all my ideas, all my dreams, and leave them on the table before I go, okay? So what I want people to do is to share that with as many people as possible, so that everybody out there can learn basically what we're talking about. And you guys, we can all share in the knowledge, in the wealth of knowledge that we're generating here, okay? So going back to what I said, eyesight, hindsight, and mindsight. So with eyesight, here's a poignant example. You can look at somebody driving a nice car. There are always nice cars here in the parking lot where I'm at. Always like BMWs and Mercedes, and like someone here who drives. Thank you so much, Joe Edwards. You're the man. There's always somebody who drives a couple Porsches out here, nice Porsches. A couple people drove parked Teslas out here. This is the thing. Someone who's operating in eyesight will look at that Tesla, will look at that Ferrari, will look at that Porsche, and say, "Man, that guy's a douche. F that guy. How come that guy has a Porsche and I don't? I'm driving a piece of crap car. Man, that guy's a douche. He must have stepped on heads. He must have hurt somebody in the process to get that car." That is someone who's using just what they see in order to think about why they are, so they can justify where they currently are. The next level is hindsight. They're looking back saying, "I had a chance to get a car like that, but I didn't because, somebody did me wrong, or there's a race thing, or a gender thing, or, police, or whatever else," and you're complaining about something that may have happened in the past to certain people, or maybe even to you. Now, the person who's operating from a place of mindsight looks at the car, looks at that person who's doing well, and says to themselves, "I like the fact that they have that nice car. What did they do to get there? What did they do in order to have the means and the resources to purchase that car, to live that life, to have what they have, to have the relationships they want, to have, the partnerships that they have, to be able to connect with people on a multitude of levels? What are they currently doing?" And someone who's operating from mindsight will say, "I need to find out who that person is so that I can figure out their plan, their blueprint, and use them as a Sherpa." Right? If you know what a Sherpa is, if you're trying to climb a mountain, you find a Sherpa. The Sherpa is the person who's your guide. The person who's living where you want to live, driving what you want to drive, living the life you want to live, use them as your guide. The person who's operating from a place of mindsight most likely does that. I just saw Nicholas Ballesteros on here. Nicholas, it's been a long time. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you're changing the world. And there's another young guy who's doing great things. Yes, like a mentor, my friend. Definitely. A mentor. And a mentor doesn't have to be someone you know. It can be someone you don't know. There are a lot of you people on here who I consider mentors. Let's be real. Age aside, gender aside, I consider you guys mentors. So, is looking at what you're doing, valuing what you're doing, but also modeling myself after what you're doing. Seeing what works, what doesn't work for me, and then apply it accordingly. So you got to ask yourself a simple question. Do you believe that you are where you are? And if you don't believe you are where you should be, and there's a gap, because everybody has a gap, right? It's where you are, the gap, your potential. If you believe that there's a gap in between you and your potential, ask yourself if you're operating from eyesight, hindsight, or mindsight. Now, chances are, if you're asking yourself that question, you're already oscillating in the mindsight area. When you meet somebody and you immediately when they're talking about their circle of concerns, they're complaining about stuff. They're complaining about the media. I got people complaining about the Million Man March and how, the media didn't cover it and all this other stuff. Yes or no, yay or nay, I know how media works. I'm on TV all the time. I'm a small business contributor. I know exactly how it works. What people don't understand about the media is that they're not moved by your ideas. They're moved by money and how I can generate income from advertisements or advertisements or whichever way you want to say it. That's how they're driven. They're not driven by your goals. They're not driven by your ideals. They're not driven by a cat getting a cat out of a tree, right? They're not driven by that. They're driven more likely than not. Do enough people care, right? Can I sell ads during that? And what can I do about that? And that's exactly how it works. Plain and simple. Hey, Body to Soul Salon. Good to see you again. And thanks for being on here. Gotta go to school. All right, man. Take care, Nicholas. But so, look, like I'm saying, go back. I want you to go back and revisit. It's very plain and simple, very simple test. Ask yourself, am I operating in eyesight, hindsight, or mindsight? Again, to reiterate, let me tell you who I am. My name is Ebongeka. I'm a certified public accountant, the author of the best-selling business book, Start Me Up, the No Business Plan Business Plan. In addition to that, I'm the founder of Economics. Economics, we focus on your mission, your mindset, and your money. It's life and business strategy. Our main area of focus is pricing. A lot of businesses fail because they don't price accurately. So we work with people to help them set their prices, raise their prices so they can maximize their profits. Do me a favor in here. If this is resonating with you, if you have any questions, put a 1 in the chat box if you understand what I'm saying, if it's making sense to you. Thank you so much, Adam, for startmeupbook.com. That's where you can get a copy. Do successful people like to share? Yes, they do. Yes, Liz Beauty. Except, you know what? This is the thing about successful people that people don't realize. Successful people love to share. Any books, articles to help with mindsight? A lot of books, man. The Alchemist is great for me. 7 Habits is great from a mindset perspective. There's another book called Mindsight by Carolyn Dweck, I think her name is. Dweck. Check it out. So I want to share. So do successful people share? Yes. To answer the previous question, successful people always share. You'd be surprised. I've met so many successful people in my life, and again, a lot of them they love mentoring, right? But they want to mentor somebody who wants to be mentored. They want to mentor somebody who wants to experience that ride, and someone who's hustling. Hey, Kim Spired. Hey, I love Kim Spired. I've known Kim for like 7, 8 years. Check her out. She's another direct sales expert. In the health and wellness, health and beauty. So check her out if you're looking to make your face look better. Use a lot of the materials. You've heard of the stuff she does. She's a Nurium, and she's an amazing person. Mother of 3, but yet she runs a business, does really well. I mean, it's just. She literally is a model for other people who want to stay at home, who want to, stay at home and like take care of their children, be able to stay home and take care of their kids and feed their family, but yet she runs a business. So that's phenomenal. So I love that. Vicky Fitch, you're another person that reminds me of that. You're also phenomenal in that sense too, being able to do what you do and change lives, online and offline. So Kim's phenomenal. Oh yeah, and the supplement by Princeton University of Science. That's right. So check that out. Kim's awesome. So check her out, follow her. She's doing scopes now, so I'm really excited for her too. She's phenomenal. So again, the question again is, are you operating in eyesight, hindsight, or mindsight? Just to reiterate, eyesight is someone who makes decisions based on only what they see, right? Only what they see. They see a nice person with a nice car. They see a guy in a nice relationship, a nice house. They automatically come from a negative perspective. That guy sucks. I hate that guy. I hate that girl. That girl's a bitch. Why does she look like that? That kind of way. from a negative perspective, right? The next is hindsight, someone who's stuck in the past. They're currently looking back and saying, oh, you know, I had a chance, but this person ruined it for me. This person ruined my life, all that kind of crap. I'll do well, but this professor, and that's where they live. They're stuck, literally stuck in the past, right? You got people on, look, go to your Facebook today and count how many times people are complaining about Columbus Day, how it's a horrible holiday because the guy that they're celebrating was a slave owner or he killed Native Americans. All that is true. I have no argument with any of those things. But what does that have to do with your life today, right? There are people complaining on Facebook and social media about stuff that they can't change, right? But yet they can't pay their own bills. What are you doing? So what are we doing right now? So with that being said, if that is where your focus is, if you're focused on complaint, if you're focused on hindsight, you're focused on the past, there is no way you have room to focus on your present and on your future. That's all I'm saying. Exactly. So a lot of people want to focus on, I'm not saying forget, I'm not saying ignore, I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying what you have to do is think about what did you have to do today? Exactly, Myron. It has nothing to do about what you do today. It has nothing to do with what you have to do about getting your life together, paying your bills, getting the relationship you want, getting the business you want off the ground. Exactly. Now, Mindsight is a place where people look back and say, all right, what did I learn in the past? What mistakes did I make? What can I learn from that? They look at Eyesight. Oh, that person has a nice car, a nice business, or they're doing well, or they're on Periscope, or whatever they're doing. What do I need to do in order to be able to do what they're doing? Every successful person that I've met in my life, every successful person, everybody, famous people, people you never heard of, people you've heard of, people who are multi, 110, 100, 8, 9-figure people, they ask the exact same question in a variety of ways, but they ask the exact same question. What can I do to be like that guy? What can I do in order to change the world? They're asking what can I do versus who, right? They're asking what and they're asking how. So I want to share that with you today. I want you guys to have an amazing day. Hey, P Printing 12, thank you for being here. I appreciate your feedback. Let me know if this is resonating with you. Does it make sense to you guys? I thought about it on the way here as I'm driving into the office, right? I'm thinking, I'm parked, so I'm thinking Mindsight, hindsight, Eyesight, does it make sense? I'm not really sure. Hey, Tom, good to see you again, my friend. And so, I'm thinking, does it make sense? I wasn't sure if this would resonate with you guys. I wanted to make sure because, again, I want you guys to be great, right? I want you so focused on your dreams that people call you names. I want people to call you obsessed. I want people to call you names because they can't relate to you because you want to grind at another level, right? You're living a life where you're above mediocrity. You're kicking mediocrity in the nuts, right? I want you to be so relentless in what you're trying to pursue. Universe only, thank you so much, my friend. I want them to call you crazy. Why? Because the average person will not be able to relate with someone who's trying to go to a next level. Exactly, next level thinking. So if you're trying to live in a next level, the person who's on a lower level will never understand what your grind. They'll say, why don't you just chill? You should just hang out. Don't worry about it. It's a holiday. Let's go to the beach. Let's drink. Here's an example. Last night, I had a friend of mine who grinds. He does really well in real estate. Young guy. He has season tickets to the Washington Wizards. His season tickets are on the floor. This dude is in his early 30s. He's killing it, right? He's sitting on the floor. He has floor seats, right? One level, one row behind the floor. So literally still floor seats. Technically. Expensive seats. He's like, hey, Ebong, I got 2 tickets. Do you want them? Most people will sell the tickets to you. He asked me if I wanted them. As in like, here, you can have them. Don't worry about it. I'm cool, right? And I said no. I said no. Why? Because I had something I had to accomplish last night. I had something I had to finish. I had to finish a project that I had so I can get a course out. Now, I'm not telling you this to impress you, but the people I know or what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to impress you, right? But I'm trying to impress upon you. I want to impress upon you the importance of being able to say no to things, to focus on your bigger picture. Right? What do you need to do? Your time is limited, so you have to have a sense of urgency in what you're trying to accomplish in your life. Because at the end of the day, this is not a game where the clock ticks to 0 and you're like, celebration. When 0 hits differently for every single person. There's no uniformity when we die. So When your zero hits, you very rarely will you have a countdown. So if that's the case, I have to have a sense of urgency every single day to go after my dreams, to go after my goals. So when people are calling me names, you work so much. People say to me, you work so much. Do you ever sleep? I want to hear that. I love it. Why? Because I got stuff to do. I got so much stuff to do on this earth. I'm not about to chill. No time for that, right? After a certain age, I can't. Like, your body physically starts to break down, so you got to put in as much work as you possibly can with a purpose and a plan to get you where you want to go. So that's all I had to share with you guys today. I want to say, hey, good morning, everybody. Thanks for coming in here today. Thank you for sharing. Thanks for the hearts. We will sleep later. Clarity is so key to making it happen. I love that. I love that, Guru. That is awesome, man. Yeah, I love it. Hey, Samar Sheik. You have an awesome day. Thanks for being in here. Look, Eyesight, Hindsight, or Mindsight. You got to ask yourself a simple question. Do you believe you deserve to be where you want to be? If the answer is yes, you know where to go. You won't be operating in eyesight. You won't be operating with petty emotions. You won't be operating in hindsight. You won't be claiming, you won't be complaining about certain stuff. Hey, Joe Edwards. Joe Edwards, you're my man, man. I love it. I love it, Joe Edwards. I'm just going to, let me follow you real quick. Knowledge is a new currency. Upgrade yourself. Exactly. Knowledge is a new currency. Knowledge is a new money. Go get you some. Get your knowledge, and when you have the knowledge, you apply it. Put it in a system. Again, the biggest thing about economics is very simple. It's about hacking systems in life. Hey, what's going on, Denmark? I love Denmark. I almost played basketball there. Roskilde, I think that's what it's called, the name of the place. I was talking to a team there, this is like 15, 16 years ago. So I almost played professionally there in a Danish league. Roskilde. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. I can't pronounce it, but I think that's what it's. Roskilde. But yes, thanks for coming in today. Yeah, guys, like, look, economics is about hacking systems, and in life, what you want to do in life is you want to find the system that currently works and model your actions after that system. Find mentors, take massive action. Those are the principles of economics. Once you have a clear vision, the rest the three other areas will follow. If you do those things, I guarantee you will increase the likelihood of the success you deserve and desire. You will not falter like anybody else will. You will not struggle like other people do. You live close to Roskilde. Yeah, I almost ended up playing there. And you will not fail. You will not falter. Every time, even if it's a setback, it won't be failure, because you will learn something from that, because you're operating and oscillating in a mindsight perspective and not hindsight or eyesight like so many other people are. And then they wonder why they can't overcome and they can't succeed. All right, be great today. Today's Monday, regardless of the holiday. Enjoy your life. Do what you're supposed to do. I like Lisa Sasevich. She's great. She's great. I love her stuff. I think I follow her. I think I follow Lisa Sasevich. As a matter of fact, I'm following you, Professional Manner. But yes, be great today. Do great things, right? Think about what you do today, how it's going to affect the rest of your week, and how it's going to get you closer to your goals, and what you're going to do next week, right? I want you, we're about to hit fourth quarter, right? I'm going to do so many things in the fourth quarter that's going to blow people's minds. And I want you to do the same for your life, for your business, for your relationships, for everything you want to do, right? There's no reason why we can't get to where we want to go. There is no reasons why we can't live the life we deserve. And there's absolutely no reason we can't get what we want, have what we want, be what we want, experience what we want, right? You don't have to be perfect. If anybody tells you that, it's a lie. So I want you to understand that, because there will never be the perfect time in your life to do a great thing. It's right now. So if you're waiting on somebody, you're waiting for an opportunity, because it may not happen. You're waiting for people whose mindset to come around, right? Because they may be ancient in their thinking that you never know that they don't understand the opportunity you have before you, right? So don't beg these people to be part of your dream. Focus on your dream, grind every day like you're supposed to, and you will get there. I promise you. I promise you guys. Have a great